Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, I'll be giving my review for Salem's Lot on HBO Max. Sort of forced my wife to watch this one with me.
Which one?
Salem's Lot.
Oh, yeah.
She's not a fan of the original. I liked it, but on a rewatch, when I was growing up, on a rewatch, I couldn't make it through it because it was so slow and long. But if you don't know the basic story of Salem's Lot, it's author Ben Mears returns to his childhood home of Jerusalem's Lot, only to discover his hometown is being preyed upon by a bloodthirsty vampire. So this one, it, for the most part, felt like it done this. It was, I'm gonna say shot for shot, but with the same route as the original Salem's Lot.
I was so bored.
it is boring. This one does feel long, just like the original.
I liked it better than the original, but that's not saying much either.
Yeah, I think this one gets a slight edge, because I think this one gave a little bit more to it than the original did.
I don't like the book though either. So.
But overall, it just felt like watching the original for the most part. I mean, you get a couple of decent scenes. I like that kind of amp it up a little bit from the first one, or the original. Our vampire in this, which I meant to say who he's played by. Matt Bird. Barlow. The person that played the vampire, the main vampire in this, the look of him, in a way, sort of reminded me of the Nun. Partially. They tried to keep it to the look of. They did their best trying to keep it to look the same style as the original look to him. But, I don't know, it overall was just a disappointment, I guess. The cinematography was good, definitely dark, a little dark at times, but I was still able to see everything. Acting was fine. Just, again, just pacing was bad. Story was almost just as uninteresting as the original. When I rewatched it, the original. So it just, for me, it fell right right there in the center at 3 out of 5. It's not one I would ever watch again. It sucks. I love vampire films. I think Salem's Lot. You could do Salem's Lot and make it shorter. You can do Salem's Lot and make it gorier, make it more entertaining. It's just nobody's had the guts, if you will, to do it. They keep trying to just copy what the original did instead of making it their own and telling the same story, but in a more fun, gorier way. And until that day comes, if somebody mans up and changes it up a little bit, these Salem's Lot's always going to be the same. It's going to be a film that it's fine. but nothing overly amazing. But yeah, so anything you want to add, honey?
I've noticed that Stephen King movies are not for me except for It. And only the new ones. I hate the old one.
Misery is really good.
Oh, yeah, okay, so Misery is good. But other than that, I don't think there's any others.
What I mean, just going on a Stephen King tangent. I mean, when I rewatched Cujo, I wasn't a fan of Cujo as much as I once was.
Was
The Shining. The Shining and Doctor Sleep are good. They're just not ones, especially The Shining.
They're not ones I would rewatch over and over and over again.
Yeah, they're not ones I come back to very often. Which sucks because The Shining is a Kubrick or a classic. Now, I've not seen the miniseries of The Shining, which is what Stephen King actually prefers himself is the miniseries.
You not seen that?
No, I gotta watch that at some point.
But the movie more than the series.
The movie is the one that's the more iconic Shining story or adaptation, but it's the one that Stephen King hates. So, it, and it's one I don't come back to as often or a ton hardly. But yeah, I think It and Misery are two of his better ones for me. There's probably some I'm forgetting, but yeah, his Stephen King's books to movies don't seem to transfer all that well for me anymore. And it sucks because I was a Stephen King fan, loved his movies growing up. Maximum Overdrive is Stephen King, ain't it? I think it was.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
I think that was. I like that one. It's stupid, but I like it. Grew up with it.
I remember when I first saw that, and I was like, "What the hell is going on in this movie?"
Yeah, it's a stupid one, but I like it. But yeah, there's some, but in general, his movies just don't transfer very well for me anymore. And I think it's just because I'm at the point now where I want just more action. I have to have more action and stuff to mine. More.
It's gotta be because he's in it.
Okay. More things to keep me invested. Because my mind tends to wander a lot, so I need something that's going to keep me invested. And his adaptations don't do that much anymore. So, anyways, but yes, like I said, 3 out of 5 for Sam's Lot. So I guess that's everything. What do you got more?
No, I don't got any more. I was gonna say my rating would be a 1 out of 5.
Oh, I expected a 0 out of 5 from you on that one.
Well, you say I can't do 0. So
do
0.5 out of 5.
There you go. So you get a half star. So that is everything for our review of Salem's Lot. So please come like, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified for our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.